real estate. Um, so this year I have posted a few of the numbers from the past month. The first column here is GTA, what I call GTA, which is actually the entire Toronto region. So it stretches from um, Hamilton in the west up to Simcoe County, kind of in the north, all the way out to Cobourg area in the east. So it's the entire Toronto region. And then beside it there, I'm going to compare the Durham region numbers. So in this, I picked out 4 categories, and I'll point out a few of the key differences. There's a lot of numbers here, so I'll try to explain them quickly. The sales will be in this area. MOM means month over month, not mom. YOY means year over year. So these are changes, month over month, year over year. So this is comparing 2019 to 2020 October, and this is comparing October to September of 2020. So that just follows all the way through. Then we have price, new listings, and active listings. I hope you can see that. So I want to point out there's a lot of numbers here. I can give you this information if you want me to send it to you separately, but I wanted to go over a few of the numbers to point out some of the key differences with Durham region specifically compared to the rest of the GTA. So we'll start in the sales section. So there's quite a difference here. So you can see the volume is definitely, a huge difference, 10,000 to 1,300. Sales in the GTA overall did go down month over month, so approximately 5% lower, which is expected as the fall season kind of turns. It does get a little bit slower, but we are still 25% higher overall than last October. So we haven't slowed down as much as we typically do. And if you look over to Durham, this is one of the key numbers here. So Durham actually is up 42% compared to this time last year. It did go down 7% from last month, but it's up year over year 42%. So it's still very high compared to 2019. Price, you can see there has been some change. It's not a huge dramatic change. So in the overall area, it did go up slightly, 0.8%. And in Durham, it went up 0.9%. Year over year, close to 14%. And here in Durham, it's actually gone up almost 21%. So you would kind of expect that number based on sort of what's happening with sales overall. New listings and active listings. This is very important, and we'll speak to some of the trends that might be coming. So new listings, relatively very high in the Toronto area still, 17,802. It is down from September by about 15%. So that's also common. You would see that around this time of year where things start to slow down a little bit. But as you can see here, it is still 36% higher year over year compared to 2019 October. In Durham region, you can see month over month, sort of a similar drop. However, year over year, it actually is up just a little bit. So meaning the new listings are actually up slightly, but similar to slightly ahead of last year's pace. So that's a big difference compared to what's happening in Toronto. In Toronto, or GTA I should call it, this number year over year might be explained by a lot of the condos that are in the market right now, downtown Toronto or central Toronto, west Toronto. That could explain a lot of this number here. So now at the bottom, we go to active. Active, we're down 5%, GTA wide, Toronto wide, but year over year, up 12%. So that's a key number. I don't know if you can see that. So that's a key number, 12%. Where in Durham region, we only have currently 900 active listings across Durham region. And Durham region stretches from Pickering to Simcoe, where I mentioned Georgina area, so the Lake Simcoe area, all the way out to Northumberland, which is like Coburg, Port Hope area, and Kawartha Lakes. So 900 active listings. It did go down month over month by 13%. And year over year, we're down almost 50% the inventory that we used to have in October. So this is a huge change. This is, we're basically still in a seller's market, and I think it will continue. There's basically 1.1 month of inventory left in the market, meaning if there was 0 more listings, it would only take a month to exhaust all the inventory in the market. So it's very much still a seller's market, and it's very active. There's still a number of sales going on. This is, of course, very general. If you would like anything specific to your area, I can run some similar stats or dive a little bit deeper for you. Send me an email or a comment, and I can do that for you. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and stay safe and take care.